This competition is brought to you by Qantas. Qantas is celebrating small business with an amazing opportunity. Every week, one business could win $1,000 worth of Qantas flights to use for business travel. How do you enter? Easy. Go to qantas.com/SME and tell us in 25 words or less how Qantas can help manage your business travel. As Scooter Angels offers such a novel service, it could be a perfect media story. But how do you attract PR for your business? I've sent our PR experts, Melissa and Caroline Shawyer from PR Group, to give Kailene some insights.
A lot of people have some unrealistic expectations when they come to PR. They think, if I go out there with a story, I've got this great business idea, everyone's going to be interested in it, and if I get one piece of publicity, then that's going to translate into more stories. But unfortunately it doesn't work that way. To be successful, you really need to be relevant, be targeted, and also look towards the long term. So consistently go out there, put out stories, communicate with your customers, just to create that buzz, which over time will be building awareness.
And it's also about relationship building. PR is all about the power of your relationships. Just like sales, in a sales job, it's all about building relationships with your customers. With PR, very important is to build relationships with journalists, nurturing those relationships and taking them through for the long term.
I guess then the thing for me is I need to know who I should be targeting and how to get to them.
One of the key things that you need to keep in mind is being very targeted with your approach. So when you understand your customers and understand, what publications they're reading or what TV shows they're watching, then that will give you a bit of an understanding of, the media that will be good for you to, build a relationship with and pitch your story to.
Once you've identified the media outlet that you wish to approach and the journalist or the producer who you wish to talk to, now you need to work out, what am I going to tell them? Now, a lot of businesses do get a little bit caught up in the sales process, and so they're like, I have a great product, I want to tell the world. Unfortunately, often than not, that is not going to get you media. Media are all concerned about the story and they represent their readers or their viewers' concerns. What issues are keeping their viewers awake? What issues are they interested in? And that's where researching and understanding what is being talked about in the community is very important. That's where storytelling comes in, and this is where Scooter Angels have a great opportunity to tell your story. Use your customers. Customers are the best champions of your service, and it sounds like that you have some really strong advocates for your service.
Even your partners, that you've got really good relationships with your, with some of the local clubs, and and you were saying you're like their hidden secret as well. I mean, you can even partner up with them and do a co-PR initiative. For example, how you're both, how you're keeping the community safe. Bringing in a few different people that can help tell your story for you adds additional strength and weight to your message and provides another angle.
Another thing also is visual with your storytelling. When you are writing a press release or pitching a story, think visually, how is that going to look? Or what other tactics or instruments can you bring to make that story real and compelling? So at Christmas time, for instance, you could get your Scooter Angels dressed up as Santa Claus and have a photo call and accompany that with your story. So there's a lot of creative tactics that you can use to really champion that drink driving message.
This technology building block is brought to you by Telstra Business.
Many small business owners are jumping on a new plan to get the most out of their mobile phones. But sometimes it's hard to predict what call allowance you're going to need. One great option is the Business Mobile $129 cap plan from Telstra. Available for a 12 or 24-month term, it gives you unlimited calls, SMS and MMS to most Australian numbers. There's also free message bank usage. And, whilst in Australia, includes a generous 6 GB data allowance for browsing the mobile web and sending and receiving emails. With the Business Mobile $129 cap plan, there's a great range of handsets to choose from. Or, if you already have your own handset, you can simply bring it over and connect to the Business Cap member plan. With generous inclusions for calls, messaging and data, a Telstra Business Cap plan is perfect for your business.
To find out more about the Business Mobile Cap plan, go to telstra.com/business. After the break, Kailene explores her options for funding Scooter Angel's growth.
The bank wants to understand how much income you're going to generate out of the business to repay whatever bank debt you might have.